Hello everyone, it's Pat at Beads and Plenty More, and today I'm going to talk about how much you can make with just one of these mixes, one of these small mixes of beads. As you can see, I'm holding it in my hand. There's not a lot of, it doesn't look like a lot of beads, but we can make a lot out of this package. So this is the one I decided to work with, but they also come in lots of different colors. There's a brown mix and a blue mix, and someone with green, yellow, and orange, and then some luster beads that we put into a mix. So what I did was I'm going to work with these design boards that have the channels on the outside, and it helps me with the measuring as to how long I can make the necklace. Generally, I like to work with about an 18-inch necklace. That works well for me. So what I did was, in my design board, I've emptied my package out here into this board, and I'm going to work with the 18-inch, which would be 9 inches on each side of this board. I'll remove things a little bit so I can get this flat. So the first thing when I'm looking at making a combination of necklaces and bracelets and earrings, I'm going to want to make the necklace because it takes the most beads. And so I did like these flowered beads, so I'm going to pick them out first, maybe use about 3 of them in the middle. And then I've got some blue and green beads here that are really quite pretty. Maybe put a combination of 3 of them between each of the flowered beads. And so again, on this side we do the same thing and continue my pattern. And we go like so. And then I also have this interesting square bead that's in a pink tone that matches the flower beads. So I'm going to add that one in as another option into the necklace. So we'll continue with the pattern with the blue and green combinations. Again, just working one side and the other. And maybe we'll add in another one of these square ones because they're kind of a nice design. So I'm up now to 6 inches, and we'll just keep working up our length until we get, well, that's one of the blue ones. So put the green and the blue. I've always liked green and blue together, so I do work in those colors quite often. There we go. So we're getting up 7 inches, so I still need 2 more inches. I'm thinking maybe it's time to add in another one of the flower beads because it would work really well in here too. So we'll just work one side and the other. The bead board makes it so easy to see how much length you need. So I'm almost at my 9 inches. Maybe this side looks like I've reached it, so I might have it a little bit off. Just shift a little bit. So it looks like I just need maybe one more bead, so we'll just add in an extra one like that. So now I would string this onto tiger wire, like this kind of product, 19 strand, 0.015. That's about the right size for this type of necklace, and probably put a extender chain and a lobster clasp on it. So look at all these beads I have left. So now I'm going to make a coordinating bracelet to go with it. And so I'm going to work with the same combination of beads. I'll work it out here, the bracelet, so that maybe we just need to shift this up a little bit so you can see better. So we'll get some of all the different beads. And I thought maybe I would change the pattern to make the 2 blue and 1 green this time, just so that it's a little bit different. And it makes it a little bit bigger for the bracelet. Sometimes the bracelet needs to be just a little bit bigger than the beads because it's such a small piece. And sometimes bracelets look better dainty. It all depends on your own personal taste. So I usually work in about a 7.5 inch. So I've got 6 inches so far, 3 and 3. So we'll do another little bit on this one. Maybe put another pink one on each side, and then add in 1 unit of the green and blue, and then when it comes around to the other side, it will match up as it goes around. So that's, see, I've still got all these beads left yet that I could make more out of. I could make an earring with the flower beads. That would make a really nice earring. I'll just make one on each side of here. I'll make that as the bottom and this one as the top unit, and then put my blue and green in with the, maybe a green on each side of it. We're going to make that in two. I'll put a join in the middle here so that I get lots of movement. You see how that's all working. So that's a bracelet and earrings and necklace all out of my bead mix, and I still have a lot of beads left here, so I could make another necklace, or I could make a couple more bracelets out of this. So let's take some of these out onto my work pad here, and I'll make them out there so that you can see how that works. Sometimes you can add in some nice metal spacers as well, but I wanted to really show you just how much you can get just strictly with these glass bead mixes, because it's a lot of beads. These particular ones sell for $10, but you know, they vary over time with the store as to what we might have. Okay, so this is what I have left after my complete necklace, bracelet, and earring set. And I'm thinking I'd like to make a plain bracelet out of the green and blue, so that I have a plain one that would coordinate with, you know, like on where I'm wearing today, I've got a mixed one and a plain one. So sometimes it's nice to have that combination. So I can lay out another one like that, and that would be enough to make a bracelet. And then what I've got here, we could make yet another bracelet or more earrings, depending on what you choose to have. So that you can see how much you can get out of a simple little bag of beads. So have fun with making out of your leftovers or your mixed beads, and we can put them together another time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.